I don't know if it's odd or not, but I decided to come and lay in the grass and just sunbathe and just lay up under the sun just to sweat. I've been here for 20 minutes, so that let me know one, I'm dehydrated, and two, man, um, having to reset and rethink about how I want to do things and what do I actually want to do, what brings me happiness. And I know that food and good wine or champagne or strong cognac, like a cooler rum or cognac or something like that, is going to be involved. Um, Probably some cucumber water with lavender lemonade or something. But planning out events, just laying in the sun in my people yard, and it's a beautiful feeling to be able to lay on your own property. Sunbathing, sun gazing at 6 o'clock. Ooh, wait, go back. And you was my shade right there, girl. Yes. Yes. Okay, so I'm sorry that I was so selfish to ask you to stand in the sun to block the shade off me when I could have just laid in the shade. But tell you, I'm just okay. I won't be so selfish. Oh, it's bright. Oh man. But learning to that it's possible to be a mom in business, learning that it's possible to take the things that I've been learning, even if it's stuff that I'm just learning, to be able to add to my library of things that I'm doing. I never thought I could write a book. I never thought that I would be homeless. I never thought that I would be in the process of divorce. I never thought that I would be in a lot of processes. But here we are. And I'm learning that it's not what it looks like. Like, it's really never not what it looks like. I love laying in my grandmother's yard because it's home for me. The only place I feel home, at home, in the world. Um, just amongst the flowers. And I know most people won't get it, but just being able to be on your own soil where your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your great-grandfather, all your sisters and brothers came through or either were born somewhere close around, it's a big thing for me. Wanting to do more networking business where it doesn't feel like just throwing business cards and running. I want to do business how, oh, four-wheeler. Sorry, distracted. But, I don't know them. You said, can you what?
Ox.
Oh, go ahead. Because your grandma is not going to leave until 5:30. But learning to be able to parent how I see fit, learning to get into the things that make me happy. Lately, that's been a lot of flowers and really, really good food. And a lot of that has not been having meat in it. I was kind of proud, but I also like lamb that's a lean meat. And according to your blood type, I'm O blood type, so I need a lot of high protein. But protein does not always have to come from meat, cows, dairies. You can get it from beans, you can get it from greens, you can get it from peanut butter, you can get it from a lot of different sources. And I've also been increasing my herb intake. One of the reasons why I came to my mama's yard is because there's some honeysuckle that grows, and I think her plums are just now popping out too. So just being able to eat something that's laid in the sun is a beautiful thing. Catching up on orders, trying to make sure I stay on top of sewing and coaching and doing the things that I want sometimes as entrepreneurs in the process of creating my book course. Like, I got frustrated with the process, meaning I wanted to create a course to help people write books, but as the creator, I got frustrated because, oh, okay, life happens. So learning to take everything one day at a time, one project at a time, one goal at a time, one breath at a time, one day at a time, because every day, even if you go slow, every day if you keep moving, you're one step ahead of somebody who didn't move. You're one step ahead of yourself where you were yesterday. Sometimes you do need to just lay in the sun and breathe. This has been the most healing exercise for me, learning how to initiate self-care and initiate self and personal development. So I guess my three tips. Tip number 1, be like an ant. An ant can carry several times its weight. An ant don't need to brag about what they did. They just work, and they work hard. And an ant is loyal to their tribe. So be like an ant. Be loyal to your people. A lot of times when we try to help our people, it be the same people that we trying to help that backstab us. So I get it. But as healers, we have to be able to look at a situation versus judging it, look to understand what happened before and have compassion towards it. Sometimes it's not easy to have compassion towards somebody that keeps doing the same thing over and over and not realizing that what they're doing is toxic. Diet, energy, balance is a part of all of that. So tip number 2, make sure you are grounding. Having fresh water, having fresh food matters when you're trying to see life clearly and make a change and move your business in a better direction. Starting a business not hard. It's as simple as have a product or a service, whatever it is that you like doing. If you like braiding hair, start at $50 an hour. Start at $50 for single freed end braids. Start doing stitch braids and start doing just one style if you're interested in braiding. Start with just one style that you offer and then have a bunch of your people come through for love offerings until you get it down pat. And then once you do that for 3-6 months, you're braiding. Your license sometimes is either just your registration or something under $100-$200. So you need a name, you need a website, you need a domain, you need to make sure you're branding and putting your content out. So content and context, tip number 2. It might have been 3, but I'm gonna just keep going. Next tip, you want to have something that's yours. Like having fancy cars and fancy things it's cool. It's a beautiful thing, but if all of this shuts down, if the grid shuts down and there's no more bank cards and bank services, if your job goes belly up, do you know how to be able to self-sustain you and your family? Do you know how to make what you were making on your own versus for somebody else? Because working for somebody else, it's a guaranteed check every 2 weeks. Guaranteed. Might be included health care, might have to get the Obamacare plan, whoever, who knows. But it's a guaranteed. So learning how to replace your primary income with how you want to do things and how whatever your business is, that's major. Because if you can at least make what you're making for your business, even if that's $100 a day for 30 days, you can pull yourself out of holes. You can take care of your family. You don't have to worry so much and be so dependent on the system. All right, last and final tip before I go, because it's hot. Forgive yourself. The biggest thing I had to do when I became a serious entrepreneur was learn how to forgive and learn how to make decisions quickly. So part 1, forgive yourself. You're not going to know everything. You're not. There's always going to be that level or a new layer of something that you're not going to know. Forgive yourself and do business anyway. Business is being able to help someone with a product or service. Can you help them? Can you offer them insight? Have you been investing in yourself to enough to add to your toolbox to say, hey, I'm worth $1 a minute to give you something that'll help you move your business forward? And let's see. So that was, also, I will be doing a class every week to share everything that I'm learning. I'm for real in the country. But I'll be teaching classes on the things that I'm learning. And every event that I have, your children will be welcome. People say that they want to do business with women, but they forget sometimes we're not able to get a daycare center or whatever. So I want to be able to have enough space for your children to be able to listen and learn and get something, as well as for you to be able to have a safe place for you and your children. So, all right, guys, I am Tina, and I'm going to keep laying in the sun until my mama come and get me. It's spend time with mama day. I just want to lay in the grass and soak up sun, but I appreciate you guys for supporting me. I appreciate you for sticking out the journey. Here's my journey to becoming the best millionaire I can be. I've yet to reach 1 million, so my goal is to keep doing what I love and reach 1 million before I close my eyes. What's this? I thought it was some food.
It's not.
Oh.
Disappointment.
Disappointment.